looks like we're almost done.
Come to the carpet.
Deactivated. All right. Anisha is ready for this story.
Okay, classroom 10.
We need to be in our
Samaj,
squares.
I'm back here.
Is it an emergency?
Samaj, I'm back here.
All right. Tamaje has his body to himself. He is ready to listen to the story. Jaquan has his body to himself. He looks calmer. I know I saw some friends being really compassionate towards Jaquan.
Robert, I'm back here.
All right, friends. Ready? Eyes are up here. She is ready. She is on her bottom so her friends can see. Jelani's eyes are on me.
Classroom 10, face Miss Rachel.
We should be sitting up straight, ready to read, looking eyes and listening ears. Tamaja, you look ready to read though. I'm sorry you're hot, but you look so ready to read. I didn't even know you were hot. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Are we ready? No. I don't think so. I'm going to give us 5 seconds to make a better choice and get ourselves together. 5. That means you should be in your squares, bodies to self. 4. Sitting up straight. 3, 2, 1, 0. All right, I hear that we're feeling a lot of energy today, so let's take a deep breath. Let's inflate our hot air balloons. When I feel wiggly tomorrow, maybe I'll take a deep breath all by myself. Let's take one more. I'm feeling calmer already. All right. So if you're calm, you can show me by having your eyes up here, your listening ears on, and your mouth. Let's glue them. Let's put some glue on them. Because right now, it's my turn because I'm so excited for you to hear the story. So friends, this is the very first time we read this story. The title of this book is called Jamaica's Find. The author is Juanita Javill. The author writes the words. The author writes the words. Oh my goodness, the author writes the words. The illustrator is Anne Sibley O'Brien. The illustrator draws the picture, the picture, the pictures. The illustrator draws the pictures, they draw. So friends, we did. You must have missed it. We did it already. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. Eyes up here, listening ears, ready to read. Jelani is ready to read. His body is to himself. His eyes are forward. His body is forward. His hands are in his lap because he's ready to read. Robert, if you need to go take a moment, you may go take a moment because we're trying to start reading. All right, friends, so this is the very first time we're going to read this book called Juanita's Find. But just so you know, we're going to read it over and over because good readers learn something new every time they read it. But let's get started. So, ooh, wow, I hear a lot of voices right now, and I don't know that we're ready. So I'll close my eyes for a second. I'll give you 3 seconds to get yourselves ready. 1, 2. Oh, I guess I should close my eyes again. Zenaria is sitting up straight. She is showing me that she is ready. And Naisha is sitting up straight. She is showing me that she is ready. Oh, friends. Oh, I'm not sure if we're ready, Miss Gabby. What do you think?
Classroom 10.
I'm not sure.
Classroom 10. I want everyone to look at Miss Rachel and put on your listening ears. If I tell you one more time, I'm going to escort you out. You all are being very disrespectful. This is the last time.
This is not the room 10 I know. This is not the room 10 I know is ready for kindergarten. Let's see. Mackenzie looks ready now. She's gotten herself together. She's sitting up straight. Jaquan is now sitting up very, very straight. I know he's ready to read. So, this is a girl named Jamaica. And I'm noticing that on the cover here, she has a stuffed dog. I wonder how she acquired it, how she got it. Let's read. Let's find out how she acquired the dog. Shh. When Jamaica arrived at the park, there was no one there. It was almost supper time, but she still had a few minutes to play. She sat in a swing, pushed off with her toes, push your hands off, pushed off, and put them back in your lap, and began pumping. It was fun not to have to watch out for the little ones who always ran in front of the swings. Then she climbed up the slide. I'm going to stop and make a connection. Everybody do that with me. Stop and make some of a connection. I know some friends like to climb up the slide sometimes when we're outside, just like Jamaica. That's not a great choice. Let's see what happens.
No, we climb up the stairs.
There was a red sock hat on the ladder step. Jamaica took it for a ride. She slid down so fast. Slide your hand down. And slide back into your lap. She fell into the sand and lay flat on her back. When she rolled over to get up, she saw a stuffed dog beside her. It was a cuddly gray dog, worn from hugging. All over it were faded food and grass stains. Its butted nose must have fallen off. There was a round white spot in its place. 2 black ears hung from its head.
It's white, yeah.
Monica's ready to keep reading. She's sitting up straight. Her eyes are on the book. Anijah is sitting up straight. Her eyes are on the book. Kamaria is sitting up straight. Winter, you need to sit up straight.
Feel bigger.
Jamaica put the dog in her bicycle basket. Winter is sitting up straight.
What is a bicycle?
The bicycle is right over here, and the basket is right here.
It's like a bike.
Oh my goodness, I know we have so many thoughts. Tap your nose if you're noticing something. Tap your nose if you're noticing something. Imani, are you tapping your nose? If you're noticing something and making a connection, you can tap your nose. All right, we're ready to read in 3. Eyes on the book. 2, 1, 0. She took the hat into the park house and gave it to the man at the counter. I'm going to stop and make another connection. Are you ready? Stop and make a connection. I have a feeling that she's going to give it in to the lost and found. Did you know that we have a lost and found in room 10? I put objects that I find in our classroom. Look, I found a lost glove. Some barrettes are in here. There is lots of stuff in our lost and found, just like there's stuff in this lost and found. Monica's eyes are on the book. She's ready to keep reading. Imani's eyes are on the book.
Play with? I don't like that glue.
The first thing her mother said when Jamaica came in the door was, "Where did that dog come from?" "The park. I stopped to play on the way home," Jamaica said. "I found someone's red hat and took it to the lost and found." "But Jamaica, you should have returned the dog too," said her mother. Then she said, "I'm glad you returned the hat." "It didn't fit me," Jamaica said. "Maybe the dog doesn't fit you either," her mother said. "I like the dog," said Jamaica. I'm going to stop and think. Everybody do that with me. Stop and think. I think that Jamaica's mom was telling her that the dog didn't belong to her, that maybe she should give it back. It wasn't hers. She didn't own it. Let's keep reading. Let's find out.
I stole it.
"Don't put that silly dog on the table," Jamaica's brother said. "You don't know where it came from. It isn't very clean, you know," her father said. "Not in the kitchen, Jamaica," her mother said. Jamaica took the dog to her room. She could hear her mother say, "It probably belongs to a girl just like Jamaica." I'm going to stop and think again. Everybody, stop and think. I bet Jamaica's mom was thinking that there was another girl who was missing that dog and probably wanted it back. Anijah's eyes are on the book. She's focused. Winter's eyes are on the book. She's focused. After dessert, Jamaica went to her room very quietly. She held the dog up and looked at it closely. Then she tossed it on a chair. Everybody toss it with me. Throw it. Toss it. And
Like how you toss it.
I don't know. Let's find out. That's a good question.
She loves it.
Jamaica, her mother called from the kitchen. Have you forgotten? It's your turn to dry the dishes. Do I have to, Mother? I don't feel good, Jamaica answered. Jamaica heard the pots rattle. Then she heard her mother's steps. I'm going to stop and think one more time. Ready?
Stop and think.
I wonder if Jamaica is feeling guilty. When you feel guilty, it's when you did something and you knew that you shouldn't. I wonder how she's
Frog,
feeling.
a frog in your throat.
Like a frog in your throat. That's a great connection scenario.
Like that.
Oh, I'm ready to keep reading. Oh my goodness, I see we have so many thoughts, but I can't hear them all at once. So let's take them and save them for later. Ready? Save them for later. Anijah's saving her thoughts for later. Jelani is saving his thoughts for later. Okay, looks like we're ready to read. Her mother came in quietly, sat down by Jamaica, and looked at the stuffed dog, which laid alone on the chair. She didn't say anything. After a while, she put her arms around Jamaica and squeezed for a long time. Everybody squeeze yourself. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Squeeze yourself. Okay, and we're ready. Put your hands back in your lap. Mother, I want to take the dog back to the park, Jamaica said. We'll go first thing in the morning, her mother smiled. Jamaica ran to the park house and plopped the stuffed dog on the counter. And plop, gently plop, gently plop. Imani's already put her plop away. Drake has put his plop away already. He is ready to keep reading.
Once you find out square, don't hands off of me.
I think I'm going to read to myself.
No.
So let's show Miss
let's
Rachel what
show
you're
me.
ready.
Looks like Monica is ready, sitting up straight on her bottom. Robert's on his bottom so his friends can see. He's sitting up straight so he can see the story. Kamorian is sitting up straight so he can see the story. Winter, you need to sit up straight so you can hear the story. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. If you need to go take a moment, Winter, you may go take a moment because it looks like you're having a rough time. Scenario, it's okay. Thank you for helping her. I can see you're being really compassionate. Winter, you may either go take a moment or sit up straight. It is your choice. You choose or I'll choose for you.
Which is
5, 4,
crocodile.
3, 2, 1, 0. That's a great choice to go take a moment. All right, friends, we're ready to read. Thank you for being patient. Jamaica ran to the park house and plopped the stuffed dog on the counter. I found this by the slide, she told the young man. Jelani's sitting up straight. He's ready to keep hearing the story. Kamaria?
Is she crying? Because I can't see the sound.
I don't know. Let's find out. Oh, hi. Aren't you the girl who gave me the hat last night? Yes, said Jamaica. Feeling hot around her ears. You sure do find a lot of things. I'll put it in the lost and found shelf. Jamaica stood watching him. Is that all? He asked. You didn't find anything else, did you? No, that's all. She stayed to watch him put the dog on a shelf behind him. I'm sure some little girl or boy will come in after it today. A nice little dog like that, the young man said. Jamaica ran outside. She didn't feel like playing alone. There was no one else at the park but her mother, who sat on a bench. Then Jamaica saw a girl and her mother cross the street into the park. Hi, I'm Jamaica. What's your name? She said to the girl. The girl let go of her mother's hand. Kristen, she said. Do you want to climb the jungle gym with me, Kristen? Jamaica said. Kristen ran towards Jamaica. Yes, but I have to find something first. What? Asked Jamaica. Kristen was bending under the slide. Bend your head. Okay, bend them back up. Bend them right up. Anijah's ready to keep reading. She bent back up. Imani's ready to keep reading. She bent back up. Samaje, Tamaje, and Zanari, you need to sit back up straight. We're done bending now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Zanari and Samaje made a better choice. What did you lose? Asked Jamaica. Edgar dog. I brought him with me yesterday, and now I can't find him, Kristen answered. Was he kind of gray with black ears? Jamaica couldn't keep from shouting, Come along with me! The young man in the park house looked over the counter at the two girls. Now what have you found? He asked Jamaica. But this time, Jamaica didn't drop anything on the counter. Instead, she smiled her biggest smile. I found the girl who the stuffed dog belongs to. Jamaica, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Jamaica was almost as happy as Kristen, who took Edgar Dog home in her arms and gave him a big welcome back hug. Everybody give yourselves a big hug. Because I have all right. I have a challenge question for you. You ready? Imani is ready for her challenge question. Darion's almost ready for the challenge question. Tamaja is ready. All right, ready? Why did Jamaica's mom tell her she had to give the stuffed dog back? Stuffed dog back. Remember, over here, when they were at home, Jamaica's mom said, you have to give the dog back. Why did she have to give the dog back? Everybody think about it for a second. Think about it, think about it, think about it, think about it, think about it. Imani is raising her hand. I know she is ready for the challenge question. Imani, why did Jamaica's mom tell her to give the dog back? Oh, hold on. It's Imani's turn, and when we're answering the question, only one person talks at a time so we can hear the person who's talking. Imani, why did her mom tell her to give it back? So that the other girl could have it. She figured out that the other girl might have wanted it. Ramiria, what do you think? Why? She did. Why? So the little girl could get it safely home. Absolutely. I'm going to take one more friend. If you don't get a turn today, that's all right. That's okay. I'll get a turn another day. Kavina, why did Jamaica's mom tell her to give it back? Because it didn't belong to her. Absolutely. Absolutely. Let's give everybody who participated and everybody who was super focused a fantastic. 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 All right, it is time to turn and face the alphabet in 3. Save your squares. 2, 1, 0. Anara's just facing the alphabet already. Shakira is going to lead us in the alphabet today.
Marja, you should be on the carpet. You
Thanks, Miss Harris.